Urbanize and also help us to protect the capex. Very open questions, sir. Your thoughts and the question, Mr. Warik.
So you want me to be the moderator? You want me to be the moderator for me?
Yes.
Okay. So sir, what is happening right now? We are looking at buildings which are very well maintained, like towers are well maintained. Whether you take a warehouse or a 5-star hotel, they are well maintained buildings. Now the problem is arising where there are those rehabilitation buildings going tall. So in Mumbai, if you take a case, even in Delhi now there are a lot of redevelopment projects popping up. So in Mumbai, the rehabilitation buildings have crossed 120 meters already. Now I have just studied one tender yesterday where the rehabilitation buildings are 66 story. And I'm worried about the people who are going to stay there, who are uneducated, those who are getting those free houses. Okay, they were in chawls or slums and they are getting those free houses and we are putting them into death traps. And we tried to educate them, like one of the projects we handed over last month, very well-known project in Mumbai, you must have heard about it, BDD Chawl. So there we actually had a session with 900 families and we explained them what kind of buildings we are going to give to them. Now coming to his question, in that project itself, we have got, in each cluster we have got at least 8 to 10 towers. So like he said, why don't we have them together? If we have fire time together, it will reduce capex as well as opex, you know. Because once we hand it over to these people, they have to operate it. Eventually, they have to maintain it, and reducing that, it would be a good, in fact, suggestion from fire point of view. Is it okay?
Yeah, it is absolutely okay. That is not a problem. In 2005 NBC, this provision was there for cluster of building. Unfortunately, in 2016, it was removed. And now we are bringing it back to justify this. Only issue is when you are talking about a cluster of building, individual building should not have its own federation and society. Otherwise, there is a dispute between two societies who will maintain it, and the system will not maintain. So, if entire federation is one, and they are responsible for, as a owner occupier, to maintain that entire campus, then definitely it can be a well accepted solution. Because in residential building, at least you cannot expect, like industrial building, you will have 2 fires at a time or 3 fires at a time in 3 different buildings. So considering that, definitely we have to deal with only single fire at a time and maximum 3 chairs at a time. So considering that, it was already there in that time table 23 of 2005 NBC. Unfortunately, now it was removed, but we are bringing it back in new NBC, and it will address your
So may I approach you for that?
Yeah, definitely.
Only 2 sectors are complete. There are 7 more to go. Sir, there is one more subject. If I take 1 minute, see what is happening in Mumbai. There is a culture of putting grills, and our fire department doesn't really allow the grills because in case of evacuation it becomes difficult. So we had suggested invisible grills, those thin wires, 2 mm thin wires. In case of any mishap, we even provided cutter on the outside of each window. But then somehow your policy doesn't allow it. But now these people are uneducated, as I said. Not everybody is educated, and they are coming from very humble background, and they are getting those, suddenly 2-bedroom apartments going into high-rise buildings. So the first thing they do for the safety of their children, they put the box door. Now, isn't it really wise to have those grills there, invisible grills with cutters? In case of fire, you can use those cutters and cut those wires. They are thin wires. It would be safe from both sides. Right now, I am facing a big problem in all my redevelopment high-rise towers because of that. If you can do something about that.
Definitely it can be taken up because bills are, see, external firefighting and rescue, it has got a limitation. When you are talking about 60-story building, it's really difficult. Mumbai also we have got ladders up to 70, 80, 90 meters. But unfortunately, working at that particular height from external side, it has got a limitation. Considering the wind velocity and all that, there is a swing of 1 meter. So ultimately, fireman is also human being. He is not a superman. So considering that limitation, we have to fight the fire from inside out. So if the systems are maintained, all your detection systems, sprinkler system provided in the building in good working condition, definitely you will achieve at least 90% of the safety. So issue is the maintenance of the system in 24/7. So how to monitor this system that it is in the good working condition, it is a challenge. And for that, IoT is the only solution. You have to monitor the system throughout 24/7. It is just an extended BMS. And in Maharashtra, we have started it for the residential building above 70 meters and all other buildings above 30 meters. You have to provide the IoT-based system. It is mandatory. And it should be owner-occupier, the license agencies appointed by the owner of the building. It should give alert to them. And the system is not attended, then it can escalate the issue. And ultimately, mail will go to the local fire authority also. And in future, we wanted to link this system to the local fire station also. It is just like what we see in developed world, like in US and Europe. The alarm will definitely go to the nearest fire station also, parallel.
So, sir, if I put IoT, complete IoT as per your requirements, then for the children's safety, can I put the invisible units?
Yeah, definitely it is for the safety of the people. So definitely you can put, because fire services, if required, they have gears to cut that from the external side. If they approach it from the external side with turntable ladder or aerial ladder platform, we have cutters with us. So we carry that.
Can we have some policy for this?
So that you can, BMC's building proposal department and fire department, you can represent and you can get clearance from.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.